Alright, in this video I want to just show you guys exactly what I've been working on. This is something I did. It's going to be real echoey in here. Sorry about that. This is something I built right here a couple months back. We're going to take a look. Now what you're looking at is a complete glass countertop with glass shelves. And you might think that it's not a big deal or it's not that fancy, but I built this 100% by myself, my design, and all with my ideas. Okay, we're going to start with the front of the desk, and first of all you're going to notice it's all half-inch glass. Everything is half-inch glass. These over here, they line up, they're flush with the tops themselves, so it's almost as if it has a wraparound glass top, even though it's not. Now normally there's a nice picture hanging up right here, but because I'm going to put this on YouTube, I don't own the content to that poster. The picture, I can't have it. So for that reason I took it down. Well, this is a cabinet that I have. I put this on casters. Remember, I built everything. This is just an extra cabinet. And I put a little top on it here. This is a solid top. Instead of having metal, now it's wood, but it's black. Okay, there's two themes going on in this room. First of all, it's black and yellow. Like the song, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I built this actually when that song was popular. So that's the first theme, black and yellow. And the second theme is stainless steel and glass. You can see that under the glass here, this is all stainless steel. These are stainless steel. I believe they're actually aluminum, but they look stainless steel. Those are the speakers I have for the aluminum or stainless steel radio system here. So I figured everything in here could be aluminum or stainless steel as long as it's the gray color. Okay, so the reason I even have the stainless steel theme in the first place is because I got this iMac and this is aluminum. So I figured everything with aluminum or stainless steel, that's cool with me. It just matches the theme. I mean, everything I want in here is black, yellow. There's really nothing yellow except for the walls. Okay, so everything else is either going to have to be glass or aluminum or stainless steel. Black is okay too, so you can come over here, got a pen holder that's aluminum color or shiny. As long as it's chrome, stainless steel, or aluminum, we're good. I'm good. And so I really like this a lot. It's pretty nice, I think, and it's one of the better things I built. Probably makes me look fancy, even though I'm just a poor. Built this on a poor man's budget. These walls, when I painted it, I used, I got a gallon, maybe even 2 gallons, but I think I did it with 1 gallon of Rust-Oleum Safety Yellow, the oil-based paint. It was nasty to paint this room. I'll tell you right now, it was sick. The fumes were so strong for, oh man, a week or two. So that's the first thing. The second thing is all this trim. It's aluminum color. I painted it on, and I believe that I got a couple quarts. They were on clearance. As I was saying, this is the poor man style setup. Even though it might not look like it's a poor man style setup, this glass I had on the side of my garage, I was planning on building a greenhouse, and I have maybe like 15 pieces of glass like this. Some are bigger. Actually, they're all bigger. These are the 2 smallest ones here, these 2. And then these, I had a series of these, I think a 9. I don't know how many I have in here. And these little pieces here, my wife got from the thrift store when I was building it. You can see whenever she got that, a whole case of them, like a bag of them for, I don't know, $5. Probably not even that. And they just happen to be exactly the same depth as the glass. So I looked out there. I mean, the same time I was building this, she found it. She's like, hey, look what I found. This piece of aluminum here, they were going to throw this away at some place I was at. So I'm a collector, and so I have stuff in the back that I save, and so I'm able to go and retrieve pieces and look through stockpiles of stuff that I can just use for. My brother gave me this lamp, and actually see this window blind here? This was the original window blind that was in here before I redid our office, and it was some funky color. And so I took some Rust-Oleum aluminum spray paint and I painted it. it came out nice. That's again going with the poor man's theme. I replaced all the receptacle plates with stainless steel. Let's take a look at the floor. It's pretty cool, and the purpose of this is that way my chair rolls around nice. I don't have to have carpet on there and worry about that. So here's the carpet that I did get. I got this carpet on Craigslist. Got a bunch of it for cheap. When I was building it, I needed carpet because the floor, I only had so much. My brother gave it to me. So he gave me this much. That's all he had. It was left over from a project. And I made it work. You can see the grain right there is the transition. Now let's get to the desk. Okay, I had a bunch of black melamine, just a bunch of little scrap pieces, nothing special at all, that I was able to piece together to make this work. This is again stainless steel. I laminated this. You can see it's laminate here. I'm coming across down here. I have trim. It's not perfect. You can still see some of these holes where the screws are. I don't care. This is the little shelf that I made for the stereo system. And you can see the wires, but for the most part up here, you can't see them that much. It's nothing that bothers me at all. And then of course we have another little setup over here. This is just a little something in addition to these, because my wife wants to come in here too. There's not room for both of us. So this is where I'm starting to edit my videos. I have the iMac here. I removed the chair so we could get a better view. You could get a better view of what's going on. Now this video is shot in 60p. So I'm sure if you have a big screen, you could get a real nice look, and if there's any flaws, you'll be able to see them. Now I have to be honest, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so you're gonna have to look real hard to find a flaw. Now back here, you'll see this cleat here, that's laminated with stainless steel. I had a couple little pieces of stainless steel laminate that I had just made work. Okay, the only flaw, I'll tell you the truth, the only flaw you're gonna see here is right here on the end of my flooring. I put a screw, that's a flaw. You'll see where I hit it with a hammer, that's a flaw. And another flaw you'll see, I wouldn't know if you want to call it a flaw, but right here, if you look closely, you can see the screw head. Now I probably need to take a black marker and mark that out. That's an easy fix. Here's where I put my electrical box. And okay, let me show you this. So you might be wondering why I had this slot here on this piece of stainless steel metal that I had. Well, there's an idea about this. I was thinking that inside, underneath the desk, I can mount a basket of some sort, so that way it could retrieve our mail. When it comes here, we could just put the mail through the slot and have a mounted basket here somewhere. That way I never have mail on the desk. I've had this desk now for 6 months, 5 months, and I haven't put the basket in there. I think my wife got a basket for us, but I haven't put it in. It's not really that important to me. Another thing you'll see underneath here is I added these pieces, and with this, and I put some aluminum trim on here, and what that does, it holds the majority of my wire. It's like a wire chase. It's not like a wire chase, it is a wire chase. This here, this little shelf that you see underneath here, maybe it's hard to see because it's all black. This is the footrest. This is where I put my feet. So it's pretty cool. I just put my chair, put my feet up here, kick it on the chair. Here's the wire chase. The reason why this wire is not underneath here where it should be is because the box for the laptop is not fitting. So I mean, there's a way around that. I could always put this up here on the radio, but I haven't. All the wires are neatly tucked. These are the speaker wires behind the glass, going all the way around, so they're not visible. That's kind of my way to conceal the wires. I had to push it all down. The glass itself pushed off the wall, as you can see, about 1/4 inch. And another thing is when you come down here, I had a piece of yellow laminate. So when I built this desk, since the walls were yellow, I incorporated the laminate with the walls. I incorporated that with the desk. And I added a piece of stainless steel along the edge here. So all this, the face of this desk, everything that you see that's black, look at, I got a couple streaks on here. Everything you see here that's black is just black melamine. I added a grommet here. I added another one over here. That keeps this somewhat clean, so I don't have wires on the desk of all the wires going back this way. Behind this here is an air cooler, and that's pretty cool because it brings in nice fresh clean air from outside. Now this ceiling fan, I was going to replace it. It's not the prettiest thing, but instead of replacing it, I ended up pulling it down and I painted the blades. I painted these blades, I painted that black, painted this aluminum, and I got a new cover for it. It's cheap. I was going to replace it, but I took the shortcut at the very end and decided not to mess with it because I really didn't care. I still don't. So this is pretty much it. I got my video stuff going on. I'm going to put my poster back up, or my picture I should say. I don't know why I keep calling it a poster. What it is a monkey riding a bicycle going down a hill. It takes up pretty much the whole wall, for the most part, between the tall speakers. It looks cool. That's pretty much it though. So watch for this build of this desk. I really wasn't videotaping until I started doing the floor. I don't know what I have. I'm not sure how much recording I have of the desk of this one. I don't know. We'll find out. Pretty sure I have enough to make a nice video, probably a couple videos. So watch for that, watch for other videos. Wait for me to edit all this. Who knows what's on there, so much stuff. And now that I'm recording this in 60p, now my camcorder is going to be full of memory again. So I'm going to have to unload it all off on something. I think now that I have my computer finally figured out, I'll be sound. So thanks for watching, and hope that you like the desk, and maybe if you're a builder, you can use this idea and feel free to copy it. And let me tell you one more thing before I hang up with you guys, is now a lot of people, they're not going to think that using glass is the safest thing. Okay, they're going to think, wow, that's dangerous. You know, how much weight can you put on here? I don't lean on here. If I did lean on here, it could break. I'll tell you right now. If I put a lot of pressure, it's going to break, both sides. If something fell, like all these shelves, if they fell, my glass is going to break. And so the only thing I could do is order more glass up. The problem with that is, look at the iMac's going to fall, because that's 100% on the glass. So I don't know if I recommend you building something like this yourself, especially if you're a contractor and you're going to try to build it for somebody else. You might want to go thicker. Half-inch minimum, 5/8 would be better. That's just my recommendation to anybody that wants to try to build this. But besides that, if you go 5/8 glass, I would think you're styling. Alright, and one last thing, behind these closet doors, this is just a little elevation that we have that we do arts and crafts and stuff on. This is where we keep all our paperwork and a variety of other things. It's nothing fancy, but we keep all this inside the closet here. That way we don't have to look at it.